Hello students, how are you? Today we will start again next portion of this chapter. Chapter name you know, coordinate geometry. First exercise we have done which is related to distance formula. I told you how can find out distance formula and what's the use of distance formula in your exercise and in your daily life. So today we will start next portion of this chapter and its name is section formula. First we will do derivative of it and later on some example and then questions related to exercise. So I will start from your previous knowledge. So start it. So this is given, we will start about section formula. Let us recall the situation, which is situation given in the section where 7.2. Suppose a telephone company wants to a position of relay tower at point P. So in 7.2, this is the situation. This is the situation. This situation is this. This is the point B, whose coordinate are 36 and 15. I already told you, but again telling 36 meaning its distance from the y-axis, this is 36, and 15 minutes distance from the x-axis, which is 15 unit. Understood? And company want to, what company wants? This tower at this point. Relay tower at point P. Understood? Between A and B such that the distance of the tower B is twice as its distance from A. It's meaning this AP, we can say BP is equal to 2 times of AP. Or we can say if this is 1 unit AP, this is 2 units. So this is the ratio distance between this. So want to relay a tower in this point P. At which point P, whose distance from A if 1 unit, so distance from this P to B how much? 2 unit. Or we, in other word, what we can say in the ratio 1 raised to 2. We have to find out what? We have to find out these coordinate of this point P. We have to find out the coordinate of this point P. So we can say like this, let its coordinate are x and y. What's our coordinate of this point? X and y. So, and O is the origin. O is what? Origin. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. And A is what? Origin. Origin meaning where both x-axis and y-axis are 0. Or in other word, what we can say? A point whose distance from the x-axis and y-axis is 0 unit. That point is known as the origin. Understood? So written B is twice distance from A. P lies on AB. P lies on AB. It will divide AB in the ratio 1 raised to 2. If you take A as the origin, I told you, and 1 kilometer as 1 unit. 1 kilometer as 1 unit on the both the axes meaning x-axis and y-axis. The coordinates of B will be this according to section 7.2 already we have done in the starting of this chapter. Coordinate this. In order to know the position of the tower, we must know the coordinate of P. So to know the position of tower, we must know what? Coordinate of point P. How do we find these coordinates? So this is telling to you, what I telling to you, how can we find out these? How can we find out these coordinates? So let us coordinate P this, draw perpendicular. Then we can draw perpendicular. What perpendicular? One perpendicular from this point PD. Another perpendicular this. And this PC, which is parallel to x-axis, or we can say PC is perpendicular on BE. This point name is E. And what's its name? D. Understood? Draw PC perpendicular to B, or we can say PC parallel to D. Then by the A similarity show. If we can take, what we can take? I have taken in triangle. In triangle, which triangle? PAD. Which triangle? As origin taken this. So we can say POD. POD and triangle BPC. BPC. C point is this. So angle ODP equal to angle BCP. ODP is meaning PCB is equal to each is 90 degree. Understood? Then what we can say? Angle, which angle? APD equal to angle OPD, sorry, O taken here. OPD is equal to PBC, this angle. Why? Corresponding angle. Why? This is a parallel line, this is a parallel line. So by taking an example, I can tell, so I'm taking here, one side is like this, another line is like this, and this is the line like this. We can extend this, we can extend this. Understood? So this angle equal to this angle. This angle equal to this angle, and this angle equal to this angle. So this angle and this angle become equal. So this is the point P and this is the point B. If I can erase this in this way, so this not written in any book, I told you. So try to understand this. Situation is like this. So this angle equal to this angle. What saying? Corresponding angle. Not understood? Okay. I will take one example, then I can tell. Try to understand. Here is line this. One is this. Another is this. And what's the name of this point? This name is point P. And this name, what's the name of this point? This is P, this is B, sorry. This is B and this is P. These two are parallel line. And third one is line which intersect these. This. Understood? I am saying this angle equal to this angle. You can say, sir, why? So you can extend this. We can extend this. So this angle equal to this angle. Alternate interior angle between two parallel lines. But this and this corresponding angle, and corresponding angle are always equal. So what we can say? We can say by angle similarity rule, which triangle? These two triangles are similar. Triangle POD is similar to triangle BPC. C. If they are similar, it's meaning side are in the same ratio. It's meaning OP here taking PO equal to BP, PO equal to BP. Then downside this taken OD by PC, OD by PC. Or if not understand, so this triangle we have taken, this is PO by BP equal to OD by PC equal to PD by BC. PO, this is 1 unit, then this is 2 unit. So what we can say, its meaning is this OD by PC equal to 1 by 2 or PD by BC, this also 1 by 2. OD, what is OD? OD meaning its distance from the y-axis. Its distance from the y-axis, or we can write coordinate of this point. What are the coordinate of this point? This and this same x and y is 0 here. What are the coordinate of this point? If you can take 36 and y is 0 here. I think got you. So OD how much? X. This. We have written this. What this we can write? This we can write x by PC, PC. So P point is this, whose coordinate are x and y, and what's the coordinate of C? Which one x? Its distance same, 36. And other is what? This and this are same. Its distance from the x-axis is what? Y. So PC equal to what? PC equal to 36 minus x and y minus y 0. So what's its become? 36 minus x equal to 1 by 2. Or next page we can take. So what's its become? Here again I can make that same picture. If you understand this, then no problem. Then no problem. So how can we make this? This is given. This is x-axis or not? And this is a point whose distance from here, this is 36 and what? 15. And P point is here, whose coordinate are x and y. Should draw perpendicular this. And from here to draw perpendicular this. What's the name of this point? B. What's its name? O. What's name it? We will take according to this. D and E. D, this is D, this is E, and this is C. This triangle and this triangle are congruent. This triangle and this triangle are congruent. So triangle OPD is similar, congruent, not similar, is equal to which? OPD equal to what? PBD. PBC, did not C. This I have taken. If you can understand this, it's meaning no problem in solving questions. I 100% I can say this is not coming in your exam, but you have to understand this for your better knowledge. So what is this? So this angle, which angle? OPD equal to angle PC, OPD not, sorry, again wrong written. 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree, this also 90 degree. So angle ODP equal to angle PCB, each 90. Not given proof of this in your book, directly written by a singularity rule. And then angle, which angle? Angle OPD equal to angle PBC. Why? Corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. Already told, once again telling. So this is a line, which line? P, this is B, and this is another. Both are parallel, and this is like this. So this angle equal to this angle. Why? If you can extend this angle equal to this angle, alternate interior angle. So this equal to this corresponding angle. So this equal to this. So directly we can say like this. So what we can say? By angle similarity rule, triangle OPD is similar to triangle PBC. And what's its meaning, you know? Its meaning is this: OP by PB is equal to PD by BC equal to OD by PC. OP 1 unit, 1 raised to 2, PB 2. So its meaning PD by BC equal to 1 by 2. PD. This is PD. How much distance is this? First we need to find out the coordinate of this point. What are the coordinate of this point? One is 0. One is 0. Which one is 0? This point is lying on the x-axis. Lying on the x-axis. So how much is this? We have to find out PD. PD we have to find out. What are the coordinate of this point? This remains same, 36. And which one? This is y. Understood or not understood? So how can we write this? PD by BC. PD by BC. PD by BC. How can you find out? So what are the coordinate of this point? What are the coordinate of this point? This point we can say this point. So this coordinate already told. What are the coordinate of this point? X and 0. How much distance is this PD? X minus x 0, y minus 0, y. What's coming? Y by BC. This is BC. Coordinate of C are these, coordinate of B are these, 36 minus 36, 0, 15 minus y. 15 minus y equal to 1 by 2. Cross multiplication. So it's become 2y equal to 15 minus y. Y bring in this side, 2y minus y equal to 15. So y is how much? 15. Not got or got? Understood? So what's given? This given. So 15 minus y. So look here. 1 by 2, 2y, y, this is become plus. So 3y, and this implies y equal to 5. So its one coordinate y is 5 here. Now we have to find out x. So again, we can take OP by PB OP by PB equal to OD by PC. This is 1 by 2. OD. OD this is 0, 0. Coordinate of this origin 0, 0. This x and 0. So OD meaning x by PC. Where is PC? PC is this. This coordinate also I told you. This also told 36 minus x, y minus y. 36 minus x. Again solve it. Cross multiplication 2x is equal to 36 minus x. Bring in this side 36, 3x equal to 36. X is equal to 36 by 3. How much? 12. So this coordinate is 3. Understood? I told these all things. So what are the coordinate of this point? 12 and 5. 12 and 5. So here written. So this equation gives x equal to 12, y equal to 5. So you can check that P12, 5 meets the coordinates points OP into. So this P point whose coordinates are 12 and 5, divide this line, which line? OB, in the ratio 1 raised to 2. Understood this? By using this, coming here. So here we have taken difference between these two tell. Here we have taken origin. Origin meaning 0, 0. But in next question, next derivative, what's taking? These coordinates we have taken A also, B also, and this P also. So now let us use the understanding that you may develop through this example to obtain the general formula. So in that question what's this type? This here. So this P point, divide these in 1 raised to 2, then we have to find out the coordinates of point P. Understood? So by using this, we coming where? To find out the section formula. So now let us use to understanding that you may have developed through this example of this general formula. Consider the points. So we have taken next step to find out the section formula. What we have taken? We have taken this point like this. A, whose coordinate are x1, y1. What's y1? This is the coordinate x2, y2. And this is a point P, whose coordinate are x and y we have taken. X and y we have taken, and this divide in the ratio m1 by m2. Understood? Consider any 2 point A and B. We have taken point A is this, point B is this, and assume that pxy divide AB internally in the ratio m raised to 2. So here one word coming internally, and other is externally. Externally not given in us, internally given. Internally meaning if we are having a line AB and this point P lying on this line AB and divide in this ratio. So this division is saying internally. What saying? Internally. And if we are having this A and B are the points, and this C point lying, not lying on this line segment, outside from this line. So this is saying, what saying? Externally division. What saying? Externally division. But which is not given in our syllabus. Internally division you have to understand. So that's why this word written internally in the ratio m raised to m1 raised to m2. Or its meaning, this is if m unit AP, then what is this? PB equal to m2. Understood? So try to understand this. I told you it's become easy if you understand that previous one. So we have taken what we have taken. We have taken a line segment. Which line segment? This line segment. A point whose coordinate are what? x1, y1. And B is a point whose coordinate are x2, y2. And here is a one more point. And what's the name of that point? Name of that point is P, and whose coordinate are x and y. Divide this AB internally in the ratio m raised to m2. So this is m raised to m2. With the help of previous knowledge, we will find out. So what we will do? We will draw, what we will draw? This perpendicular AR, perpendicular PB, PS, sorry. This name is R, this is S, and this 3 point taken, so 3 perpendicular we can draw on the x-axis. If 2 point we have taken, so 2 perpendicular we need. Like this in the previous question. This point name is T. Then we can draw AQ perpendicular on PS, or we can say AQ. What AQ? Parallel to x-axis, and then PC, which is also parallel to x-axis, or we can say PC perpendicular to BT. So, according to me, first we will find out the coordinate of these points. Understood? As you know, this triangle is similar to this triangle. Region, same. Region what? Same. This line, this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree, and this angle equal to this angle, by corresponding angle between two parallel lines. So, we will find out coordinate. What's the coordinate of point C? Which one remains same on this line? x2. And which one y coordinate? Same as it is this line. This is equal to y. If you can understand this, able to solve. Coordinate of this point, x2, y, 0. Taken. Now Q point is this. We are finding out coordinate of this. Which point? Q points. So try to understand this. So on this line, which is perpendicular on x-axis, x coordinate what? Remains same. Y, it is distance from the y-axis. So what is this? X. So this also x. And what's this? Y. Y is this? Whose coordinate A? A is what? Y1. This is comma. Is this coordinate? X, Y, 0, you know. Now, coordinate of this point, which point? R, Y remain 0, and this is equal to x1. I have written all. And this, you know, this triangle is similar to this triangle. Which triangle? Triangle PAQ. PAQ is similar to triangle BPC. BPC. Similar. So this PA by BP equal to AQ by PC, PQ by BC. Understood? So now we can find out PA. PA we have to find out. What is PA? That's M1. So here PA equal to M1. BP M2. BP equal to M2. This value you need, this value you have find out. Now find out AQ. AQ, this distance. This distance is equal to this. Understood? And how much distance of this from this origin? X unit. And how much distance of this from the origin? X1 unit. So AQ equal to X minus X1, which is given here. Got this? Then find out PC. Where is PC? PC is this. So this we can bring here. Why we are drawing perpendicular? Its meaning is that piece. So T meaning its distance from the origin, how much? X2. And S, its distance from the origin is X unit. So X2 minus X. This is your PC. This is your PC. Told you. Now next one, PQ. Where is PQ? This is PQ. This is PQ. Find out X minus X0, Y minus Y1. Y minus Y1. Then what left? BC. Where is BC? BC is this. X2 minus X2, 0, Y2 minus Y. Y2 minus Y. So, what's its become? You know, M1 by M2, AQ, X minus X1, PC, X2 minus X, PC, X2 minus X. So this we can take first, next one later on we can take. M1 by M2 equal to X minus X1, here X2 minus X. Cross multiplication, this become M1 X2 minus X, M2 X minus X1. So what's it become? M1 X2 minus M1 X equal to M2 X minus M2 X1. This bring in this side, this in this side, so it's become M1 X1, M2 X1, M2 X1. This I have taken in that side, so its sign change, minus become plus plus. M1 X2, 2. This taken M1 X plus M2X. Take or not? So what's common? X is common. So I have written M1 X2 plus M2 X1. X taken common. M1 plus M2. Bring in the sides. So M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M2 is equal to X. Come on the next step. This taken, then solve it. That I told you. Here I told you. This one. Check one time. Similarly, we are taking what we are taking? We are taking M1 by M2. M1 by M2 is equal to this. This first and last taken PQ. PQ equal to Y minus Y1. Y minus y1 equal to this BC equal to y2 minus y. Again cross multiplication. Cross multiplication meaning m1 y2 minus y equal to this. Cross multiplication means this numerator denominator like this, m2 y minus y1. So open this bracket, m1 y2 minus m1 y equal to m2 y minus m2 y1. Same procedure, this take in that side, so it's become m1 y2 plus m2 y1 equal to m1 y plus m2y. Got m1y plus m2y. So what's common? m1y2 plus m2y1 equal to, which is common? Y is common, m1 plus m2. Bring in that side, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2 equal to y, which is written here. Where written? This written. This is a solution, I told you. Got this or not? So what are the coordinate of this point P? This point P, x value, I told you this. Y value, I told you that in the next this is the value of y. So these are the coordinate of this if dividing in this ratio. So understood or not understood? And this formula is known as section formula. Finding out the coordinate of x, coordinate of y, this is known as section formula. And understood, I think. And one more thing I want to tell. I tell you this derivative using x-axis. Using x-axis, you can find out this section formula by using y-axis also. Some hint I will give you. So how can in this way? How can in this way? So here telling, then I can erase. So this is like this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and we have taken what we have taken. This we have taken. So what we can take? So we are taking this. So here what we can take? We can take like this. Understood? This is A point, this is B point, and this is P point, and whose coordinate are x and y we have to find out. So how can this perpendicular, and this perpendicular, and from this A to P, this, and from this to this. Again find out whose value? These values. This is m1, this is m2. Its coordinate are x1, y1, x2, y2. Name these points. B taken. We have taken C take, this T take, this is P take, this is Q take, this is R take, this is this take. Then again find out coordinate of this point. Coordinate of this point. So what's the coordinate of this point? Which one change? Which one remains same? This as it is, its distance from the x-axis, how much remains same? So what is this? y2. And what is this C coordinate here? What? Coordinate of this point C. P and C both are these. So this point, this is perpendicular, so it's this and this. It is like this straight. So this one is what? x1. X1 not x, because coordinate of this is what? X, so it's also x. This is just telling if you want to solve by taking y-axis. It's not important, already I told you, but if you know this formula, it's better, able to find out the derivative, it's better. So this I told you. Understood? Yes or no? This can also be derived by the drawing perpendicular APB on the y-axis. On the y-axis, here also possible. This perpendicular we can draw like this. So, I already told you, one perpendicular is this, another perpendicular is this, another perpendicular is this, and then this, then this. Then also able to show this we have written. If the ratio P divides AB, and what happened? What happened? If P divides this, P divides in ratio K raised to 1. In which ratio? K raised to 1. So in place of, it's meaning saying P divides in which ratio? K raised to 1. It's meaning M1 equal to K and M2 equal to 1. If you can put value of M1 and M2, putting here, M1 is what? K. Kx2, M2 1, x1, K1 plus 1. And this is become what? Ky2 plus y1 by this. So, easily we can find out. And what happened? What happened? If this P divides, special case, that I already told you, two formula in this chapter. One is the distance formula, other is section formula. And special case of section formula become what's midpoint formula. So if this is a line, this is A, this is B, and this is the point P which divide in the same ratio 1 raised to 1. It's meaning M1 equal to 1, M2 equal to 1. And if you can put value of M1 and M2 1 in the section formula, so this become what? X1 plus X2 by 2, and this become Y1 plus Y2 by 2. This. So I have taken so much time. I told you how can find out coordinate also. I can tell you how can find out the derivative of the section formula. So now one by one we will solve some examples given. I think you understood it. If any problem, then tell. So next is this. Directly we will use section formula. Now find the coordinate of point which divide the line segment joining this and this. So we are having like this. What's we are having? This point is A, this point is B. A coordinate are 4 and -3, and B is a coordinate whose are 5 and 3, and there is a point we can say P which divide this raised to 3 raised to 1. And we are saying coordinate of this point are X and Y. Understood? So its solution easily I can tell. So we know by section formula X equal to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M2. So what is M here? M equal to 3. And what? M1, M2 equal to 1. So right here, so X coordinate is equal to 3. 3, this is what we can say. X1, Y1, and this is X2, and this is Y2. X2 is what? 8, 3 into 8 plus M2 is 1 into X1. X1 is what? 4 divided by M1 3 plus 1, 4. So X is equal to 24 plus 4 by 4. So 28 by 4. So how much? 7. So its X coordinate is equal to 7. Similarly, find out Y. So Y equal to M1 Y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So y equal to m1 how much? 3. y2 this into 5 plus m2 1 into y1 minus 3 into minus 3 by 3 plus 1. So y equal to what? 3 5s are 15 and 1 3s are minus 3 by 4. It's meaning 12 by 4. How much? So what's the value of this y? Here y equal to 3. So what are the coordinate of point P? 7 and 3. What's its meaning? This point distance from the y-axis is 7 unit and its distance from the x-axis is 3 unit. Got it? Simple use of this. Next. Example number 7. In what ratio does points? So it's meaning we are having 2 points like this. This is A, whose coordinates are minus 6 and 10, and B, whose coordinate minus 3 and 8. Minus 3, not 3. 3 and minus 8. So. And this point also given. This is P point whose coordinate are minus 4 and 6. So telling this line divided by this point in which ratio? In which ratio in this type of question directly we can say, let if possible this P point divide these into K raised to 1. So formula you know, this into this and this into this. So what's it's become? This is x coordinate, this is x and this is y and this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. This into this, it's meaning k into 3 is equal to what? This is minus 4. K into 3 plus 1 into minus 6 by k plus 1. Sum of these. So what's it's become? Minus 4 equal to 3k minus 6 by k plus 1. Got or not got? So here minus 4 k plus 1 equal to 3k minus 6. 3k minus 6. Solve it. What's it's become? Minus 4k minus 4 equal to 3k minus 6. Understood? So bring in this side, this take in that side. Minus 4 plus 6. Minus 4 as it is plus 6. 3k plus 4k. So how much? 2 equal to 7k. So what is k? K is equal to 2 raised to 7. So value of k is how much? 2 by 7 raised to 1. So what's ratio? 2 raised to 7. So what's this point? Divide this line segment in this ratio 2 raised to 7. It's meaning m1 equal to 2, m2 equal to 7. Understood? One more way we can find out by this. How can? It's multiplication with this y coordinates. It's multiplication with this and we can apply that. But we have to find out that. So 2 raised to 7. Next question, example number 8. I think you understanding very well. That's why I'm doing fastly. Find the coordinate of a point trisection. Trisection meaning that line segment divide into 3 equal parts. A point is this, B point is this. Make it 3 equal parts. One is this. So this is P, this is Q, and this is B already given. A coordinates given, how much given? 2, minus 2. B coordinates -7, -4. And let its coordinate are what? X, Y. Its coordinate are X dash, Y dash. Yes or no? Divide the 3 equal parts of the line segment joining this. Find the coordinate of this point. This first we will find out this point. So 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. So P divide this line segment AP raised to PB is how much? 1, 1 raised to 2. 1 raised to 2. So first we will find out X equal to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M2. So X is equal to, what's your M1? 1 here, 1. 1 multiplication with -7, 1 into -7 plus 2 multiplication with 2 by 1 plus 2, 3. So X is equal to what? -7 plus 4 by what? 3. So what's its meaning? -3 by 3, cancel it. So -1. So its one coordinate is what? -1. Find out another one. Another one is Y equal to M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 by M1 plus M2. So Y equal to, this is 1. It's 1 multiplication with 4. 1 into 4 plus 2 is this. 2 this complete. 2 into -2. 2 into -2 by 1 plus 2. So Y equal to 4 minus 4 by 3, which is equal to 0. 4 minus 4, 0. 0 by something, 0. So its Y coordinate is 0. Got it? Now we have to find out the coordinate of this point Q also. So Q divide this in 2 raised to 1. In which ratio? Q raised to 1. So X dash equal to what? M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M2. So X dash equal to, X dash equal to, this is 2 raised to 1. 2, it's 2 multiplication with 7. So 2 into -7 plus 1 into 2. 1 into 2 by same 1 plus 2 plus 1. So how much? -14 plus 2 by 3. So how much? -12 by 3. 3 4 minus 4. So it's, what's the value of its X coordinate? -4. Similarly, we can find out what we can find out. Y dash equal to M1 2 into 4 plus M2 1 into -2 by 2 plus 1. So Y dash is equal to 8 minus 2 by 3. So Y dash equal to 6 by 3. How much? 2. So another is this 2. Show possibility. What's possibility? Either this type of question coming in your exam, or this type which is previous given example number 7, where you have to ratio given K raised to 1. So many more probability, but these probability more as compared to others. So what's example number 9? What's example number 9? What's example number 9? Find the ratio in which the y-axis. So written y-axis written beta here. So when coming y-axis, directly coming in our mind, x is 0 here. X coordinate is 0. Divide the line segment. Which line segment? This line segment. A, we have taken this 5 and this is minus 6, and this we have taken minus 1, minus 4 we have taken b. And this is like this y-axis. We can say this is a point P, whose coordinates are what? Y, x must 0, and this we can take y. Got this? This is the main point here. Also find the point of intersection. So find the ratio. Ratio you have to find out. So again we can say let A be divided by point P in the ratio k raised to 1. Therefore, what? This is k and this is raised to 1. So find out what we can find out. 0 equal to k into minus 1, k into minus 1 plus what? Y 1 into 5 by k plus 1. What's k plus 1? So if we can solve, so 0 equal to minus k plus 5. So what's this? Minus k equal to minus 5 minus cancel. Minus, so k equal to 5. So in which ratio? 5 raised to 1 raised. Also find the point of intersection. Point of intersection meaning you have to find out the value of y. So we can find out. So we can take y equal to 5 into minus 4. Formula you know, y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. What's your m1 here? m1 equal to 5 and m2 equal to 1. So I have written m1 equal to 5 y2 is this 5 minus 4 plus m2 1 into minus 6 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1. Yes or no? So this understood or not? So example number 9. So easily able to solve or not able to solve? Yes or no? So what's it's become? Y equal to minus 20 minus 6 by 6. So y equal to minus 26 by 6. If you can convert this, minus 13 by 2. So what's the value of y? 13 by 2. Understood? This point, divide this into 5 raised to 1. And what is this? This is, you can say, what's the value of y? Minus 13 by 2. Got? Yes? Next example. Example number 10. If you know all the property of parallelogram, then no problem. If don't know, then it's create a problem. So saying, if these are the vertex of a parallelogram, so we can first make a picture like this parallelogram, you know, whose opposite sides are parallel and equal. So we are talking about example number 10, where what? A parallelogram given. So first, if we know the property of parallelogram, then easily able to solve. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel. Diagonal bisect each other. Bisect meaning divide into two equal parts. So its coordinates given, point A given 6 and 1, B given 8 and 2, C given 9 and 4, and D given P and 3. Understood? Taken in order, find the value of P. We have to find out the value of P. So this is one diagonal, this is one diagonal, this is another diagonal. They are intersecting at O point. So AO and OC both are equal. Divide into 1 raised to 1. Divide into 1 raised to. So we can take like this. How can we take? This is a line segment. Which line segment? AC. And this point name is O, which divide these 1 raised to 1. And what are the coordinate of 6 and 1? And what are the coordinate of this point? 9 and 4. And let the coordinate of this point are X and Y. So first we will find out them, and then easily we can calculate. So what's X equal to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M2 by section formula. By section formula. Its solution we can see. So X equal to what's M1? 1. X2. This is 9 plus 1 into 6 by 1 plus 1. 9 1 ja 9. X is equal to 9 plus 6 by 2. So it's meaning X equal to 15 by 2. So its X coordinate is how much? 15 by 2. Y also we can find out. So here we can find out. So by section formula, Y equal to M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 by M1 plus M2. So Y equal to M1 1 into 4, 1 into 4 plus M2 1 into 1, 1 into 1 by 1 plus 1. So what's Y become? Y equal to 4 plus 1 by 2. So Y equal to 5 by 2. So its another coordinate is 5 by 2. Understood? One more formula we can use here. Directly we can find out. What we can find out? 9 plus 6, 15 by 2. Because it's a midpoint. So directly we can apply midpoint formula also. So here, this is another line segment. What's the name of this? This is DB. DB. Coordinate are 8 and 2. And what coordinates this? P and 3. One point is this, which divide 1 raised to 1. And whose coordinate are 15 by 2 and 5 by 2. So what we can say? Either you can apply this section formula or midpoint formula. What saying? X1 plus X2, X1 plus X2 by 2 is equal to X. Is X. So what's your X1? P plus X2 8 by 2 is equal to what? 15 by 2. So P plus 8 is equal to 15. 2 cancel this 2. So P equal to 15 minus 8. How much? So what's the value of P? P is equal to 7. So these example given, how many example given? You know, total 5 example given in this, before this exercise. So I think you understood this. If anywhere problem, then you can tell me. I think understood. Here in the last example, use of midpoint formula. What's midpoint formula? If this is a line whose coordinate are x1, y1, and this is a coordinate are x2, y2, and this is a point P which divide in the equal ratio, so its coordinate are x and y. So x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. Understood this? If you understood this, we will start exercise. Exercise is also same like examples, but I will tell you one by one. So starting this exercise, which exercise 7.2? So we will start question number 1, its solution. First I will read the statement of it. Find the coordinate of a point which divide the join of this and this in this ratio. Understood? Like example, we are given like this. This point is A, whose coordinate -1 and 7, and this point is B, whose coordinates are 4 and -3, and there is a one more point we can say P, which divide this into 2 raised to 3. We are saying its coordinate are these. Understood? So we can see here x1 equal to -1, y1 equal to -7, here x2 equal to 4 and y2 equal to -3, and m1 equal to 2 here, m2 equal to 3. So apply section formula. So by section formula, which section formula we know what you know, x equal to m1 x2 m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So find out this. M1 how much? 2. What's x2? 4. 2 into 4 plus m2 3 into x1 -1 divided by 2 plus 3. So find out x is equal to 8 minus 3 by 5. So what's x? 5 by 5 is equal to 1. So here what we can say, this x is equal to 1. Similarly, using section formula, y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So y equal to m1 what? 2, y2 -3 plus m2 3 into y1 -7 by m1 2 plus 3. Yes or no? So y equal to -6 minus 21 by 5. 2 3s are 6, 7 3s are 21. So what's your y? Y equal to -27 by 5. So here y equal to -27 by 5. So what are the coordinate of point P? Are these 1 and -27 by 5. Check once. If you want to take its photo, you can take. Otherwise, what is this? So it's told you. So I think some calculation mistake is this in this point. So we have taken 2 into -3 -6 and 3 into 7. This wrong written. Here is problem. This is plus here. We have taken minus here. So plus this. Understood? And show this what's it's become. This become only calculation mistakes is not minus, it's meaning 15 by 5. How much? 3. So what's coming here? So here coming 3. What's coming? 3. Y equal to. So what's are the coordinate of this point? 1 and 3. So check this also. If you can take any coordinate wrong, either plus minus, replace, so it's create a problem, change the answer of that. But in CBSE, what? CBSE giving marks. CBSE giving marks, which you can write. If you can write 1 step, then also giving 2 steps, then also CBSE giving marks. But it's better. You can do with your 100% concentration. Next, question number 2. Find the coordinate of the point trisection of the line segment joining this. Trisection already I told you. But again, I can tell you in example given trisection meaning divide into 3 equal parts solution, this given. So let A is a point whose coordinates are 4 and -1, and B is a point whose coordinates are meaning of coordinate. It is like cooperation. Understood? Coordinate, combination, doing jointly works together. Or what? -2, -3. And we can say like this, we are having this A point whose coordinates are 4 and -1. B is a point whose coordinates are -2 and 3. And P, Q. This is point P, this is Q. So, and AP equal to PQ is equal to QB. So, trisection or not, divide into 3 equal parts. Here, coordinate of point P is X, Y, and Q is X dash, Y dash. Understood? Find the coordinate of the point of trisection of the line segment. Trisection meaning divide into 3 equal parts. So its coordinate are what? X, Y. Its coordinate are X dash, Y dash. So first what we will take, this we can solve also by 2 ways. This P point, divide this AQ in how many parts? This is the midpoint of it. This distance is equal to this is equal to this. We can solve it by another way also, by using midpoint formula also. So by which formula? In example I told you by using section formula. Here I am telling by using midpoint formula. So how can you find out? So like this. This is A, this is P. A and this is Q, and this point is P. A coordinates are 4 and -1. Q coordinates are X dash, Y dash. So what we can say, and its coordinates are X and Y. So it's by using midpoint formula. So X is equal to X dash plus 4 by 2. Understood? And Y equal to Y dash minus 1 by 2. One is this. One is this. And then from this what we can say? From this we can say 2x is equal to X dash plus 4. And 2x minus 4 equal to x dash. Understood? From here this become 2y equal to y dash minus 1. So 2y plus 1 equal to y dash. This we have taken. In example told you by another method, I told you another method. And then we have taken this P whose coordinate are x and y. Q is a point whose coordinate are x dash, y dash. And this is B whose coordinate minus 2 and 3. So by using midpoint formula, x dash is equal to what's x plus 2 by 2. Understood? Yes or no? So from here I told you each and one, but here this is your first, this is your second. So from first and second, what we can say? We can say first is this 2x minus 4 equal to x dash, and here x dash is what? X minus 2. So what we can take in place of x dash? What we can take? We can take 2x minus 4 equal to x minus 2 by 2. Bring in this side 4x minus 8 equal to x minus 2. Bring in this side 4x minus x is equal to minus 2 plus 8. So it's meaning 3x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 by 3. How much? 2. What's the value of x? 2. So what's the value of this? 2. Now putting the value, of x is equal to 2 in second. So x dash is what? X dash is what? 2 minus 2 by 2. 2 minus 2, 0. 0 by 2, how much? 0. So what we can say? X dash is what? 0. Understood? Similarly, we can find out this y dash also. So if we are taking here, what's y dash? So I can write, where I can write? Next page I can write. So here what's this? Y dash equal to y plus 3 by 2. Y dash equal to y dash equal to y plus 3 by 2. This is your previous page. Again check. Y plus 3 by 2 is y dash because it is a midpoint of it. But what is this? This also check from first. From first, what we can say? From first we can say 2y plus 1. 2y plus 1 equal to y dash. This is your first. Comparing these two, so it's meaning 2y plus 1 equal to y plus 3 by 2. 2 take in this side, 4y plus 2 is equal to y plus 3. So bring in this side 4y minus y equal to what? 3 minus 2. So 3y is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 by 3. So what we can say? Here, y dash is what? 1 by 3. Sorry, y dash not y. Y is equal to 1 by 3. Got or not? Good. So what's the value of x? What's the value of y? This I told you. And similarly, what we can find out? We can find out the value of whose value? Value of y dash also. Whose value? Value of y dash also. Whose value? Y dash also. So this came. So come on this page. This. So how much is this? Check one time. 3 minus 2. So this here, sorry, this find out. So check one time. So what's it's become? 2y plus 1 is equal to y dash. So y dash plus 1 is equal to y, 2y, y minus this. So this came or not? And similarly, by using this, what we can find out? We can find out what we can find out? Easily we can find out y plus 3, this. Putting the value of y, putting the value of y in what? First, we get what we get. Easily we can tell. So here, so what's your x here? X is 2. This is according to me problem. So what are the coordinates? Minus 2, minus 3. Yes. Try to understand problem here, problem here. Here is minus 3. So this change the value. So what's it's become? We will find out. Here become, what's it's become? Y. Y. Where is y? Y minus 1 by 2 is this. And here become 0. Here what's become? This is minus 3. This is minus 3. So what's it's become? What you can say? Y dash minus, sorry, y minus 3. Y minus 3. Here coming, what's coming? Minus. One mistake by chance, this statement wrong taken. Y minus 3 by 2. So what's become? 2y. Y minus 3 by 2. So here also what's coming? Y minus 3 coming. Y minus 3. So this again change. So one problem is there. So I can find out that. So 2y, 4y plus 2 equal to y minus 3. So y bring in this side 4y minus y equal to minus 3 minus 2. So 3y is equal to minus 5, y equal to minus 5 by 3. Minus 5 by 3. Putting the value of y in 1. Which one is the 1? This. So 2y plus 1 equal to y dash. So 2 into minus 5 by 3 plus 1 equal to y dash. So how much become? Minus 10 by 3 plus 1 by 1 equal to y dash. What's your LCM? 3 is your LCM. Minus 10 plus 3 is equal to y dash. So how much? Minus 7 by 3 is equal to y dash. Understood? So this, I told you. What I told you? What's coming? So here are some changes. Here are some changes. 2, and what's this value? This value become what's 2 minus 5 by 3 y x dash where? This 0, and this is minus 7 by 3. So one, I told you here, method by which you can solve by using midpoint formula. There you can use by section formula. First this divide 1 raised to 2, then 2 raised to 1. One mistake in my question. What's mistake? I have take 3 in place of minus 3. So that's why y coordinates changing its result. But later on I told you. So it's Not a big mistakes, calculation mistakes. This I told you, I think understood. Next question number 4. Important here. You have to understand the situation. To conduct sports day activity in your rectangular shape school ground. Your school ground is like this. Like this. It is like this. In this you have to understand big statement given. School grounds A, B, C, D. What? This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Lines have been drawn. So these are the line drawn here like this. So in this way, one line is this like this. Like this. Like this. Yes or no? And remaining are like this. This is second, this is fourth line, this is sixth line, this is eighth line, this is 10th line, like this. And this is given, this is taken as x-axis and y-axis, this is x-axis and this is taken as y-axis. Understood? Now try to understand. Line have been drawn with the chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter. 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. Understood? 1 meter each, and 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD. AD side is this. One flower pot, then how much distance? 1 meter, then another flower pot, then 1 meter, then allow 1 meter. So in this way, how much? 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each. Its meaning is this: AD equal to 100 meters. Its meaning is what? AD equal to 100 meters. So solution here, AD equal to 100 meter. What's 100 meter? Have been placed at a distance 1 meter from AD. Niharika, one girl's name Niharika, runs one fourth the distance AD on second line. So in this line moving, second line moving like this. And cover distance 1/4 of AD. If AD equal to 100 meter, so 1/4 of AD equal to 1/4 of 100. How much? 25 meter. So its distance from the x-axis is how much unit? 25. How much? 25. So which coordinate is this? This is y coordinate. And moving in which? Moving in which line? Second line. So its coordinate of this point where this girl is there, second line, and post a green flag. So putting a flag here on this point, and the coordinate of this point are these 2 and 25. Understood? Preet, run 1/5 of the distance AD. So here we can write what's name? Niharika. Niharika covered distance how much? 25 meter. And coordinate of a point where Niharika, Niha, Niharika post a green flag is, I told you, moving in second line. So x coordinate is 2 and this is 25 already found. In the same way, AD equal to 100 meter and 1/5 of AD, 100 by 5, how much? 20 meter. So Preet, cover distance how much? 20 meters. And coordinate of point where Preet posts the flag is, she is moving in which line? Eighth line. So x is 8, and how much distance covered? 1/5 of AD, so 20. This. And post what type of flag? Blue flags, exactly halfway. So line post a red flag. What is the distance between both the flags? So this you have to find out distance by using distance formula. So one point is here, whose coordinate are these. Another point is this, whose coordinate are 2 and 25. And you have to find out its distance. This is A, this is B. And you know distance formula. So AB equal to 2 minus 8, x2 minus x1. This is x1, these are x1, y1, these are x2, these are y2. Formula x2 minus x1, 2 minus 8 whole square plus y2 25 minus 20, 25 minus 20 is equal to, if you can find out, so it's meaning minus 6 whole square plus 5 whole square. So what is this? This is 36 plus 25. So how much is this? Under the root 61 meter we can say. So distance between these two. Distance between these two. So what thing we have to find out? So this I told you. Then one more thing is given. If Rasmi has posted a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segments joining these 2 points. So again question coming. So I told you this. This is a line. One girl is here. What's her name? Niharika. Niharika, we have taken what? We have taken point A. Point A we have taken. And whose coordinate we are taken? 2 and 25. And B is a point. She is running in which one? Preet. And what's this? 20. Yes or no? This given. Now try to understand. If Rasmi has the post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining these 2 flags. So one girl named Rasmi, and she posts this flag at this point. Rasmi, S we can write, R we can write Rasmi for R, and let its coordinate are these X and Y. And she posts the flag exactly between this distance. It's meaning exactly, meaning divide this incompletely in which ratio? 1:1. So it's meaning 1:1, which meaning midpoint. So midpoint formula we can use by using midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. X. Here write R is a point where Rasmi posts the flag and coordinate of R is X and Y, and R also divide AB in two equal ratio, that is AR equal to RB. So by using midpoint formula, 2 plus 8 by 2 equal to X, so X is equal to 10 by 2. How much? X is equal to 5. Y is equal to Y1 plus Y2 by 2, so Y equal to Y1, 25 plus 20 by 2, so Y equal to 45 by 2, so how much? 22.5 meter, or we can say 22 into 1 by 2 meters. Yes or no? So understood. So in this what? Use of all. And what saying? One more things I want to tell here. If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segments joining these two flags, where should she post her flags? So 22.5, one coordinate I told you. Other is what? Which one is this? This X equal to 5 and Y equal to this. What's its meaning? Its meaning is this. She is running in which row? This fifth row, because X equal to 5 and Y equal to 22.5. So its distance from the y-axis is how much? 22.5. X equal to 5, its meaning distance from the y-axis is 5 unit. Got this? So this type of question given, all are easy, not so much difficult. So able to solve these. Next, question number 4. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining this is divided by this. So saying find the ratio in which the line segment joining this and this point. So again we can take like this. A, this is B. A coordinate -3, 10. B coordinate 6 and -8. And here is a one point, we can say P whose coordinate are -1 and 6. We have to tell this P point divide AB in which ratio. So solution we can start. Already we have done this type of question. Let AB is a line segment. Line segment meaning whose starting point and ending point, where A coordinate are what? -3 and 10, and point B whose coordinates are 6 and -1. And let P is a point whose coordinate are -1 and 6. Divide AB in the ratio K raised to 1. K raised to 1. This is K, this is 1. Understood? Here X1 equal to -3, Y1 10, X2 6, Y2 -8, X equal to -1, Y equal to 6. Understood? So here write by section formula. By section formula, x equal to m1. So here this also left m1 equal to k, m2 equal to 1. m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. So what is x? Minus 1 equal to m1 k x2 into 6 plus m2 1 into x1 minus 3 by k plus 1. So what's it's become here? I can write minus 1 equal to 6k minus 3 by k plus 1. So transfer in the sides, minus k minus 1 equal to 6k minus 3. 6k minus 3. 6k minus 3. So k taken that side, minus k minus 6k minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 minus this. So minus 7k is equal to minus 2, minus cancel, minus k equal to 2 by 7. So k equal to 2 by 7 raised to 1, it's meaning 2 raised to 7. So find the ratio in which the line segment joining this point, in which ratio 2 raised to 7. So P is a point which divide this line segment AB, in which ratio 2 raised to 7. So beta, if you are able to solve it, if you are having no problem, I think able to solve easily. Now next question. Question number 5. This also according to what? Which is given in examples. In example given y-axis here given x-axis, this is the difference. So solution, find the ratio in which the line segment joining A and B. So given this is a line segment, what's this name? A, whose ratio are 1 and minus 5, and B is a point minus 4 and 5, minus 4 and 5. Divide by the x-axis. Here is a point we can say, or we can say like this. We are taking these according to this. A is here minus 1, 1 and minus 5. B is what? Minus 4 and 5. Yes or no? One and minus 5. And it is the x-axis like this passing. So here is this point. This point what? Y definitely 0. And x we can say x. P is a point we divide in this in the ratio. Find the ratio. Ratio you have to set. Again we can say this divide in this ratio, k raised to 1. K raised to 1. K raised to 1. So again we can apply. What we can apply? By using let P is a point which lying on x-axis divide AB in the ratio k raised to 1. Show by section formula x equal to m1 x2 m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m. So what is x1 here? 1, y1 minus 5, x2 minus 4, x2 minus 4, and y2 5. Understood? M1 equal to k, M2 equal to 1. Understood or not? And what is y here? y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So y you can find out. Y is what here? Y is 0. Y is what here? 0 equal to m1 k y2 5, y2 is 5 plus m2 1 into y1 minus 5 by k plus 1. So what's it's become? This is become equal to 5k minus 5 by k plus 1. So transfer in the sides. So 0 equal to 5k minus 5. Transfer in the sides. What's become? 5 equal to 5k. So what is k? 5 by 5. It's mean 1. So what we can say? P is the midpoint of it. P is the midpoint of it. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining this and this divided by x-axis. So in which ratio? 1 raised to 1. Also find the coordinate of point division. So 1, y is already 0, x we can find out. So x, how can we find out? So x, I have written x equal to m1 and m2 both are what? This is also 1. 1 into x2. Where is x2? Minus 4. What's it? Minus 4. Plus, what is m2? 1. m2, 1 into x1. That's again 1 by 1 plus 1. So what's this x? X is equal to minus 4 plus 1 by 2. So x is equal to minus 3 by 2. What is x equal to? Minus 3 by 2. Yes. So what's coming? X equal to. So what are the coordinate of this point? Minus 3 by 2 and 0. Divide in which ratio? 1 raised to. So in this way you can solve all question related to this and possibility of this type of question also in exam. So saying if these are the this and this are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order to find the value of x and y. So you can take what you can take. Parallelogram you can take. What is this? A, B, C and D. Again I want to tell parallelogram meaning whose both pair of opposite side are parallel and equal and diagonal bisect each other. So A, I have taken coordinates 1 and 2. B, I have taken 4 and y. C, I have taken x and 6. D, I have taken 3 and 5. So what I can write? Its solution. Solution I can write. Let A 1, 2, B 4 and y, C x and 6, D 3 and 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order. Taken in order. Taken in order meaning if this is first, then second, third, and then fourth. Understood? Now we know what we know. Diagonal bisect each other. One diagonal is this, another diagonal is this. They are cutting at a point O. So this cutting divide 1 raised to 1. So we have taken, so we know what we know. We know diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, O is the midpoint of AC and DB respectively. Therefore, and let XY are the coordinate of point O. Therefore, X equal to X1 plus X2 by 2. X equal to, what is X1? This is X1. X2 equal to X. So here we can change another one we can take. What we can take? So let its coordinate of point OR, what we can take? X dash, Y dash we can take. So what we can say? Therefore, 1 plus X by 2 equal to X dash. Understood? If O is the midpoint of BD, then X dash equal to 3 plus 4 by 2 is equal to 7. This is your first, this is your second. So what we can say? From first and second, what we get? 7 by 2. What you can get? 1 plus X by 2 equal to 7 by 2. 2 cancel 2. So what's this implies? 1 plus X is equal to 7. So what is X? 7 minus 1, how much? 6. So this is what are the coordinate of this 6 and 6. So value of X is how much? 6. What's the value of this? 6. Similarly, we can find out the value of X dash. X dash is the coordinate of this, and Y dash. So X dash is equal to what? Is equal to this. Equal to 1 plus X by 2. X by 2. So X dash equal to 1 plus 6 by 2. How much? 7 by 2. So what's the value of X dash? 7 by 2. Yes or no? So similarly, we can find out what we can find out. Y also. Y and Y dash. So here we have taken, this is a line AC we have taken. What we have taken? AC. AC is like this. A is this. C is this. This is the point O whose coordinate are these. This we have to find out. This we know. So what's this? 1 and 2. These are 1 and 2. And what's the C? C are x and 6. What's x and 6? So y dash is equal to what? Here write if O is the midpoint of AC, therefore y dash is equal to 2 plus 6 by 2. Y1, what's become? Y dash equal to 8 by 2. How much? 4. So what we can say? Here, this is 7 by 2 and this is how much? This is how much? 4. So this is what? 4. Now taking this which? BD. This is B, this is D written. Again, this is point O, whose coordinate are x dash, y dash. Understood? And what are the coordinate of B and D? 3, 5, 4, y. 3, 5, and 4, y. And what is O? O is the midpoint of this. O is the midpoint of this. And this is what? 7 by 2, and this is 4. Yes or no? Yes. What we have to find out? We have to find out O. Again, O is a midpoint of its. Again, this is why this. Again, O is the midpoint of BD. Therefore, what? Y dash is equal to 5 plus y by 2. But what is y dash? 4. So 4 equal to 5 plus y by 2. So bring in that side 8 equal to 5 plus y. So what is y? 8 minus 5. How much? 3. So what we can say? We can say y values are coordinate 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Got it? This is all about this question number 6. So you have to use 2, 3 formula in its section formula, midpoint formula, and distance formula. So question number 7. Question number 7. Find the coordinate of point whose coordinate? Point A, where AB is a diameter of a circle. So this is the diameter of the circle. Diameter you know. Diameter of a circle is passed through the center of the circle. And this center divide into 2 equal parts. So saying find the coordinates of point A, where AB is the diameter of a circle, whose center, this point given 2, 3, and this is given 1, 4. So what we can say these are? X and Y. Let the coordinate of point A, X and Y. And as we know, center of a circle divide the diameter into 2 equal parts. So by using midpoint formula, what we can say? This is the midpoint. This is the midpoint. So this plus this by 2 is equal to this. So what we can say? X plus 1 by 2 is equal to what? 2. So x plus 1 equal to 4. x is equal to 4 minus 1. How much? 4 minus 1. So x is equal to, similarly, y plus 4 by 2 is equal to 3. So y plus 4 equal to 6. Y equal to 6 minus 4. So y equal to 2. So what are the coordinate of this? This wrong coming. Yes, right. So its coordinate are what? 3 and 2. Understood? Only this point is the center. Divide this diameter into 2 equal parts, and remaining you have to use midpoint formula. So question number 8, solution. If A and B are point whose coordinate are these respectively, so we can take A and B. A is this, B is this. A coordinates minus 2, minus 2. B is a coordinates 2, minus 4. Got? Respectively, find the coordinate of point P. Coordinate of one point given here P, such that AP equal to 3 by 7 AB. AP equal to 3 by 7 of AB. So what we can find out? So AB equal to AP plus BP. What's this? Find first. AP plus PB. So AB minus AP, which is equal to BP. This we can find out. So AB by 1, AP how much given? 3 by 7 AB. And what is BP? So what's your LCM? 7 is LCM. 7 AB minus 3 AB is equal to BP. So it's meaning how much? We can write 4 AB by 7 is equal to BP. Understood? So what's the ratio? Then we can find out AP raised to BP. AP is what? 3 by 7 AB raised to 4 by 7 AB. AB cancel AB, 7 cancel 7. So how much ratio? 3 raised to 4. So this line divide in which ratio? Find which coordinate. We are saying its coordinate are x and y. After this, I think easily able to solve. So we can say right here, let P is a point which divide AB in the ratio 3 raised to 4. Therefore, by section formula. But section formula. So you can write x1 is what here? Minus 2. y1 minus 2. x2 2. y2 minus 4. And here m1 3. m2 4. Then easily able to solve. So what's your x? So your formula is what? X equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Put value. What's your x? m1 3, x2 2 into 2 plus m2 4, x1 minus 2 by m1 plus m2 3 plus 4. 7. So x is equal to 6 minus 8 by 7. How much? Minus 2 by 7. So what's the value of this? 2 by 7. X value is this. Similarly, y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So y equal to m1 3 into y2 is this minus 4 plus m2 is equal to 4 y1 is this minus 2 by 3 plus 4 m1. So what's it's become? Minus 12 minus 8 by 7. So how much? Minus 20 by 7. So what's the value of x and y? So therefore coordinate of P are what? Minus 2 by 7 minus 20 by 7. This is the answer of it. So all are easy. We can say very easy if you know this completely. Question number 9. Find the coordinate of point which divide the line segment joining this into 4 equal parts. This divide into 4 equal parts. Question number 9. Find the coordinate of a point. We are having a line segment. This is A, this is B. Understood? Coordinate of A are minus 2, 2. Coordinate of B are 2 and 8. Into 4 equal parts. Find the coordinates of the points. So, one point we have taken this P, then we have taken Q, then we have taken R, 1, 2, 3, 4. Understood? So we have to find out the coordinate of which? P. We are saying coordinate of P are these. Q, x dash, y dash. R, x double dash, y double dash. We have to find out the coordinate of this. Understood? So many methods by which we can find out. So, let solution. Let AB is a line segment and Q is a point which divide AB into 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts. That is AQ equal to QB. Therefore, X dash is equal to, this we can take X1, X2, Y1, this we can say X2, Y2. X dash is equal to X1 plus X2 by 2 by midpoint formula. So X dash is equal to minus 2 plus 2. Minus 2. So X1 is what here? Minus 2. Y1 is what? 2. X2 is what? 2. Y2 equal to what? So minus 2 by 2 by 2. Formula is this: X1 plus X2 divided by 2. So that I applied here. So X dash equal to 0 by 2. So what's 0? So what are the coordinate? X coordinate or x dash? 0. Which one? X dash equal to 0. Similarly, y dash is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. So y dash equal to y1, 2 plus 8 by 2. So y dash is equal to 5. So this is 5. So y dash equal to 5. Understood? Now, here I can write now. AQ is a line segment and P is a midpoint of AQ. That is AP equal to PQ. Therefore, what we can say? What are this? X equal to x1 plus x dash by 2. This plus this by 2. So what is your x? Equal to 0. X dash what? X1 is minus 2, sorry. X1 is minus 2. X1 is minus 2. This is 0 plus 0 by 2 equal to minus 2 by 2 minus 1. So it's meaning x equal to 1. Similarly, y equal to y1 plus y dash by 2. So y equal to y1 2 plus y dash is what? 5. 2 plus 5 by 2. 7 by 2. So here y equal to 7 by 2. Similarly, R is a point which divide QB in two equal parts. That is QR equal to RB. Therefore, whose coordinate we have find out? X dash double dash is equal to x dash plus x2 by 2. So x double dash is equal to x dash is what? 0, x2 plus 2 divided by 2. So x double dash is equal to 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So we can say here x double dash is equal to 1. And y double dash is equal to, find out, and y double dash is equal to y dash plus y 2 by 2. So y double dash is equal to y dash is how much? 5 plus y2 8 by 2. So y double dash is equal to 13 by 2. So I told each and everything about this question number 9. About this question number 9. Got or not? So now, which question? Last question of this exercise. Last question of this exercise. Which exercise? 7.2. 7.2. So this What's coming here? First coordinate, what is this? -1 coming according to that. Here is some problem. X is what's coming? -2, 2, 2. This wrong return. This is coming -1. -2 plus 0 by 2. This is I have written here -1, but here not written. Understood? So what is this? -1. So here, what is this? X double dash. Once I will check. 0, 5. Just wait. -1, 7 by 2. So -1, 7 by 2, 0, 5, and 13 by 2. Understood? Next, last, find the area of a rhombus. Rhombus is a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal. All square are rhombus, but all rhombus are may not be a square. So these are the vertex given. What's given? Vertex is given. So we can make a figure of it. A, B, C, D. Coordinates of A are how much? 3, 0. B are 4, 5. C are -1, 4. And D is what? -2, -1. Taken in order. And area of rhombus is this. So we have to find out the area of rhombus. 1 by 2 into products of its diagonal. Products of its diagonal. So which diagonal? So first we need to find out what we need to find out this distance. Understood? So we can start this question. Solution. Let A, B, C, D are the vertices of the rhombus. Understood? We know by distance formula AC equal to under the root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this we have taken, what we have taken? X1 equal to 3, y1 equal to 0. This is x2 equal to -1, y2 equal to 4. So AC equal to under the root x2 minus 1 minus 3 whole square plus y2 4 minus y1 0 4 minus 0 whole square. So what's it's become? AC equal to under the root 3 4 16 plus 16 how much? Under root 32. Or this we can write this right as it is. This is again finding out what we finding out. This BD we can say this is x3 equal to 4, y3 is equal to 5, and this we can say x4 equal to -2 and y4 equal to -1 equal to -1. So we can find out, we know BD equal to under the root x4 minus x3 whole square plus y4 minus y3 whole square. So what is this? BD equal to x4 minus 2 minus 4. Minus 2 minus 4. So minus 2 minus 4 whole square plus y4 minus 1 minus 1 minus 5 whole square. If you can solve it, this is become minus 6 whole square plus minus 6 whole square. Understood? So this is how much? 36 plus 36 on root 72. Understood? And now we know area of a rhombus is equal to 1 by 2 di diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. One diagonal is AC, other diagonal is BD. So it's meaning 1 by 2. What is this? Under root 32 into under root 72. So if you can solve it, 1 by 2, this we can write 4 under root 2, and this we can write 6 under root 2. So 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12, into under root 2, into under root 2. So what's coming? 12 into 2. How much? 24 square units. This is the area of this rhombus. So this all about this chapter, exercise 7.2. I told you I have taken so much time, but I know here only we have to use formula. If we know previous knowledge is okay or our base is okay, then no problem. And if we don't know what are the diagonals of a parallelogram and what's the relationship between them, what is midpoint and what is the trisection of a line segment, then it's create a problem. So it's better you can solve it. If any problem, then I will again repeat it. Then again I will repeat it's any portion. So it's my again request, first try to find out the derivative of the section formula, then try to solve these questions, and midpoint formula is a particular case of section formula. So today I told you 5 examples, 10 question from the exercise, section formula derivative, and about that. So if you can revise, no problem in this chapter, able to take full marks. So work hard. Thank you all of you. Best of luck.